Oh, right. You also saw the Gardens of Gold Tongue.
Ooh.
Because that's where he fell towards, right?
Okay.
That's
Oh,
where
yeah,
Joe,
that's right.
that's where he
Yeah.
fell in.
The Gardens of Gold Tongue.
Man. All these
Okay.
locations.
Sweet.
Yeah.
This is great.
Okay.
I like this.
Cool. So you head towards the town, and through walking around, the notable places you see are Locks of Gold.
Is that like an inn?
It's a lock shop.
No.
Is it?
Oh,
a
it's the local
hair
barber.
salon?
Yes, it's a hair salon.
It's a hair salon
Yeah.
Pub.
slash
Jewelry store.
goldsmith.
Yeah. Clever.
Do they spin hair into gold?
Well, that's their tag.
Oh, yeah.
The Church of Silent Ass.
Ooh.
Wait, Salinas is an
Alanass
Alanas? That's confusing.
Well, that makes
And
sense, so.
the Rose.
It's probably related. The
Rose Petal? Is that an inn, a
That's
tavern?
gonna
Or?
be in.
Yeah.
And then,
Wait a minute.
I know. I know.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you're doing that on purpose or not. Okay, never.
And far off to the east is the Gold Tongue Mine.
What do we know about the Church of Silence? Is it a well-known religion? Is it local? Is it made up just
it's a
for this
local,
town?
local old religion. I
Is
do not know
Dunekan
much about it.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Oh, do you want to try and spout lore about it?
No, I was just wondering if he.
Oh
was
yeah, since you're a
triggering-
cleric, you might be able to know something about it.
Let's give it a shot. Oh, it's int. I hate int checks. It's much better to be peer into the darkness and let the old creatures tell you what you need to know. 7.
Okay, so you know something about it. You know that it is a druid's god.
Hmm.
And that's it.
That's interesting.
Maybe Ishmael should go inside and ask around.
Perhaps. So I'm going to... First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click and clack and issue a quick order to my hawk and have him fly up into the sky and with orders to report back to me if he spots anything, I don't know, interesting or suspicious. Or in particular, supernatural.
Okay, sure. Sure. Oh, it's getting quite dark.
Okay.
In fact, it's past twilight.
Okay.
It's-
so maybe I should not do
maybe-
that then. He's definitely a daytime hawk.
He's sleeping.
Do you have like a little leather cap for his eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He when you ask him to do this, he clicks at you asking for overtime.
Ugh, no.
He's not going to be useful
He
anyway.
has like a punch clock on his claw.
That would be
You
2
watch yourself,
rats
mister.
tomorrow, my friend.
Okay, so it's getting pretty late. It might be time to go to bed because as you approach the Church of
I
Silent
will not go to bed hungry. We've come all this way. There must be an evening repast.
yes.
course.
We have the
absolutely.
signet ring. The best that the town has to offer
So
is
the
ours.
best inn is easily the Rose Petal. Seems to be one of the artifacts from back when the town, when their export was flowers instead of gold. It's in an old encrusted building. There's a nice symbol of a rose, and as you enter, it's full of life, full of joy, and the innkeeper, Olra Petalplum, is rushing around filling in
Ooh.
orders.
What?
She is a petal plum.
Mm-hmm.
She
The plot
probably
thickens.
doesn't like
So-
the gold tongues very much.
She comes over to you. Oh!
Your best table, please.
Gold tongues. Yes, of course. Anything for the gold tongues. And she rushes you off to a table that is close to the fire, which will warm you.
Brilliant.
Close to the hearth.
Hearth.
God damn it. Hearth.
The Heath Bar.
The hearth that is near a table next to the hearth, so you're all warm in this cool.
Your finest ale and your best food stuffed with your second best food.
Anything for
I want the second best food stuff with the first best.
anything for a gold tongue.
Of course. And did you
Well,
take
none of
note
us are
of the
gold
special
tongues.
order by
But
my friend Bard?
You're not gold tongues, but you carry the ring.
we are working for them at the moment.
Ah, then you are just the same. And she walks away to get
And
you
should
your
things
food.
not go well, one of us may marry into the family.
Yes, anything.
Thank you.
For the gold
What
tongues.
did you ask?
Vegetarian?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask for something for your hawk.
This is
Well,
quite the
he'll eat
evolved.
me.
This is quite the evolved medieval world.
Well,
These things.
I'm quite the evolved medieval ranger.
yeah.
Alright, so you're sitting and
I'm from
eating,
the
it's
future.
late at night, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do it or do you want to just head straight
Where the
to
world
bed?
has been destroyed by like petroleum products and fossil fuels.
Yes.
I have traveled to the past in order to
In order
change
to compost
Yeah.
more.
So is it like a Friday night or is it like a Tuesday? Like who's in the spa right now?
There's
Where's
a
the
good
town
number of
Terminator
people
free colonies?
drinking. This is where people go. Notable individuals. You see a dwarf with lovely blonde locks that have been braided.
Wow.
You see a very stout man with a scar over his eye and a giant shield on his back drinking at the bar. And who else you got? Oh, that's all the... Oh! You see a priest wearing druid's attire drinking some sort of green liquid.
The young female
in the
dwarf.
corner.
Based
That's not a
on.
female, it's a male.
Oh, so confusing.
I know. I like the there's one mythology of dwarves where they don't tell anyone their gender, and it's considered like very private and only something you share to somebody you want to mate with.
So you have to like guess. You're like, hey, I think I'm. Are you?
We are
Well, it
also.
doesn't ma- it
Well,
doesn't matter to
dwarves
dwarves.
can tell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
dwarves
yeah.
can tell. Oh, okay.
I would say that
We
dwarves
tell
can-
people we can tell,
can
but
tell.
sometimes it's a little confusing, especially during those early pubescent
Yeah.
years. We're also a slightly more gender fluid people, mostly because of the confusion when you're growing up.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes you fall in love. And
Dad's got a beard. Mom's got a beard.
oh well, I guess I'm here already. I may as well go with it.
We already signed the papers.
Yeah. A lot of it is just family values and pragmatism at the end of the day. It's like I wasn't entirely into the penis, but I can get used to it.
Oh, so Aura brings out your food. A giant chicken stuffed with spiced potatoes, just as you asked.
That sounds excellent.
Mead place and a bottle of her finest rose wine,
Vegetables.
of course.
This food is good.
Thanks.
She walks away and comes back with a nice salad.
I flip her a big tip because I know that such things are not always the easiest thing to do for people.
Also, she wasn't expecting to get paid because of the signet ring. Yeah, so she
Well, I
just quick smile, but then remembers that you're gold tongue and walks away.
doesn't the signet
Ma'am,
ring signify like
be-
payment later?
before you head off, you introduce yourself as a petal plum, did you not?
Are you?
Yes,
Yeah.
my name is
That's
Ulra
that's
Petal.
fine.
Are you a
The gold tongue's
relation
probably always
to
fine.
the gold tongues of the manor?
Yes, my great grandmother was a cousin of the original Petal Plums.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not quite next in line for nobility, but she was part of the noble family.
You kept your name, though.
Yes, we are still proud of being Petal Plums, even though we do not have any more holdings to the noble title. It seems that with the recent gain of tons of money, they were able to change some of the rules, and the original Petal Plums were kicked out, and the two gold tongues remained in.
Her hatred for the opposing clan is great.
Well, the gold tongues don't seem like particularly nice.
Can we
people.
discern bitterness in her voice? Like she's just barely hanging on to, like...
You can see that she appreciates the old ways of flowers and not this gold.
Okay.
You should rise up and revolt and roust your enemies before you.
Oh, I wish I could, but you know,
You should at least bill them double.
money
Absolutely.
is everything, really. And
One does not need money if you can pay the iron price. And I gesture to my sword.
yes. Unfortunately, I only have flowers and petals here.
So
Well,
you've
I
never
will-
paid the iron price?
No, I'm a mere innkeeper.
I will pay you in song, and then I'm like halfway through my meal, but I'm gonna get up and start like singing for the.
Okay.
For
The
the-
bard
for
the other
the
bard
place.
that was already playing.
Hey, I was gonna reach
Oh
over.
well, I mean,
Yes.
if they're
Like-
done,
Okay. Once they finish,
yeah,
he finishes,
I'm not gonna
to take a
interrupt
break.
their set. Come on, I figured there wasn't any music.
No, it's like you're so
No, and get up, and they just like, are
repulsed
like
by
whoa.
how bad they are, and then you're like, guys, you guys. Have
Well,
to
if they're
stop."
bad, I'm gonna.
It's
Hey,
the ego.
hey,
dude.
bud, do you
just
mind if I sit
interrupt.
in?
Yeah,
Yeah. Mind if I cut in on this song?
yeah. It's like, yeah. Are they terrible?
Are they
No, I
bad?
mean, they're okay. I mean, it's not
Alright.
terrible.
like
I'll let
level
him, I'll let him
top.
finish,
Yeah,
and then I'll get up
finishes,
and
you get up, he bows his head. And,
I'll
Or
get up
sorry,
between
go-
songs and like ask if I can do a number.
of course, my friend.
Absolutely.
Do we
Right on,
know?
brother.
Do we know any songs that would arouse the ire of the people? Like a song about how like the old ways are the best and the new ways are terrible.
Nick, do you know any songs that are about like old ways are better, news ways are bad?
No.
Let's go
Stupid
back.
upper
No,
class.
Yes, I
the
know.
new ways are always best.
Are all your songs about composting and recycling?
No.
Uh,
no, they're not. No, I'm gonna sing about like one of our adventures.
Okay.
Ah,
Free
you're
publicity.
talking about the beast of the druid circle.
You should like tell the story.
I haven't.
And as you're telling the
Oh,
story,
yeah.
you like change faces of the characters that you're telling the story.
Oh, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, little girls will cry and scream from the room.
A very impressive story. Very impressive indeed. Let's see.
The battle
Dan.
of the beast.
Yeah.
Your trained ranger ears hear something. So you see
My hawk tips
the
up.
the large man with the giant shield on his back is talking to another person. And you can hear this conversation. I don't know what you're saying, but you're telling me that
He's from the mafia.
It's Sylvester
gold
Stallone.
jumped out and attacked you. This is not the matter of the guard. This is the matter of the priest. And he keeps complaining and like asking about like, what about, who's gonna pay for this, my shop? All these bad things.
Man, you guys hear that over there?
But what? I'm sorry.
I'm-
I was
I'm
busy
not-
listening to
I'm not
Darren's
playing
song.
right now.
Yeah, well, you don't hear it, but like,
Yeah.
dude, that guy over there says his gold jumped up and attacked him.
What?
Sounds like we may have poltergeist problems around here.
This is
I'm
exactly
gonna,
what we've come to see.
I'm gonna go. Okay,
Wait.
I'm gonna go check it out. You guys be cool. Maybe like
I will come with you. I can be of assistance in this matter.
You are not cool. You should not go. This is a matter.
I mean,
for...
I sense a disturbance in the force.
My feelings are hurt.
I'm sure
Jugo
Darren
is the coolest.
I'm sure that because Darren is a bard and is aware of stories and stuff like that, that even though he's performing, he sees that we're like.
Yeah,
recording.
I take note of where you guys
Okay.
are and what you're doing.
listen, Dunekan, why don't you come? You're like good at talking to people.
Yes, and I'm priestly.
Jugo,
Hugo, you should guard the food.
yeah, finish my beer for me.
I will arrange the chicken bones in a pleasing manner.
Yes.
Okay. So you approach the large man as the person talking to him and walks away, and you can hear him mumbling. In his voice, goddamn things always happening.
Goodman. We could not help it over here. You had a matter of ghosts. Something for a priest to handle,
It's
perhaps.
the third time it's happened today.
Really? Interesting that you should mention this. We had a similar encounter recently. Where did this take place?
A number. One of the gold shops. I need water. This is so hard. this voice, the
right,
woman's
I'm gonna-
voice.
James, cut out right here. Make sure to
Oh,
come back in when
God.
Peter's sitting at the table.
I have to,
I'm gonna move the
why,
slight source so it's not going to be.
Why do I choose growly voices
Oh, good
as
thing.
like my standard voice?
Ooh.
Shut up on the camera.
All right.
You
Where
you
were
want
we?
to should take
And
your
we're back.
problem.
This is the third
Walls are
time
up there.
today someone has told me that ghosts or things have sprung up to life and
Wait.
attacked them.
Third time today. Does this happen normally around here?
No, of course not. I assume it's
Are you
related to the murder
Yes.
of
Yes,
the
indeed.
Lord Goldton.
Why would you think that? No, I'm
We're
playing.
performing, yeah.
So why would you think that?
Well, Gold Tongue is murdered, and ghost things happen.
I guess that's a pretty straightforward correlation.
That's
Were
why,
the incidents all similar?
well, something springs to life. Two of them are about gold things springing to life.
Did they always attack someone?
No, actually. One of the gold instances, it was simply knocking down things, creating a mess with the shop. Had to be closed early. And the other one, it attacked the shopkeeper.
Interesting.
Goodness. Same shop or different shops?
Different shops. And the third occurrence. Some clothing, animated, flew around the shop. And that was it.
Point of information. Outside of roleplaying.
What's up?
Speak with dead. Do I have to have a body, or do I just need to be in the presence of dead?
I recall that's have to have the body. Because it's based off of the D&D 351.
So it can't just be like a ghost animating a coin or a piece of paper or something. It's like, you, hey,
Well, I mean, if it's visibly being animated, why wouldn't you be able to speak with the spirit who's animating it?
Let's take a look.
It seems weird that you need a body.
The corpse converses with you briefly.
Oh, the
okay.
corpse animates.
Alright.
Okay.
You'll answer 3 questions.
It's like you're calling the spirit back for a short amount of time.
Alright.
Through the corpse.
Yeah.
a good idea, but you reach the same problem that they have. Is
Yeah.
they need the body.
Fair enough. That's my go-to interrogation technique, by the way. It's like, you will talk or you will talk, either before or after I kill you. It's up to you.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right. Yes. Fine.
So,
I don't believe we've met. My name is Serge Shieldhand, Master of the Guard.
Okay.
I am Dunekan, a priest, and my friend Ishmael of the Wood. My friend up there, Darrin, is entertaining us with his songs, and you'll see at the table over there is our buddy Jugo. We are the famed adventurers that have been called in to investigate this case. And in fact, if you listen carefully, Darrin is singing of our last adventure.
Yes, you took my job from me. I was supposed to investigate this murder.
Really?
But
Oh,
they
a fellow
believe-
adventurer.
No.
Love that.
Well, we are not the sort who would not respect the local constabulary. What did you discover until such a time as it was taken from you? And why would they do that if you were making progress?
I didn't make any progress.
Hmm.
They just didn't let me. They
Oh.
figured it was too big a deal for some small-time master of the guard to do it. They wanted to pay top dollar to bring
The best.
the best.
Boy, are
They
they.
did. Yeah, they have.
So you know where to
are
begin.
awesome.
Where to begin? Have you found anything yet? I'm sure the great adventurers would find something after one day.
Well, we sort of did, didn't we?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yeah.
We've examined the crime scene. We've traced the ghost to the city. We actually first encountered the spirit of the old lord back at the castle, but it fled before we were able to interrogate it properly. We would very much like to see the locations of where the poltergeist has appeared in these 3 stories. Perhaps it is following a trajectory.
Maybe. Do you even know who is going to do the resurrection?
Not yet. That is not part of what we are being paid for. Once we return the body, we are paid and we are on our way.
Alright.
You know, if you've got useful information, like, I'm sure we could, like, cut you in on at least some small, very small share of the profits,
I can't.
and also a little bit of glory, maybe?
I'm not
like,
allowed.
We'll tell people
I'm up
that
there
you
playing and
helped.
I'm like, you feel a glare at you.
Oh.
I wish I could help you, but I'm
Go
under
get the bird
specific
shit.
orders not to mess with the investigation.
Really?
Well, that wouldn't be messy. Let's.
Wait, you were specifically instructed to not interfere? By whom?
By Master Bagman.
Of course. Bagman. Again. His name constantly comes up over and over again. It seems like every time we turn, he is involved in some way. What make you of him?
Well, he's too close to the book. He is too old for his job, and he should step down. But, of course, he still lives. Now, if you excuse me, and he finishes his drink, I must go to bed.
So early? The night is young.
It's pretty late. Yeah. It's already dark out. And he walks out the
Wait,
door.
would he at least tell us where these sightings were?
Oh, yeah, sure. He gives you a list.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Phew. Awesome.
All right.
Listen, if
and-
you.
Wait, he's not allowed to
If-
interfere, but he's allowed to help?
Not directly. This is part of your investigation.
Yeah, we're interrogating
Yeah,
him. It's like, you know where this is like. I can't tell you.
Listen, if you change your mind about the glory, you know. Glory.
I'm not doing my job for the glory. It is my duty as master of the guard. And he leaves.
That guy's a
Boy, what a stiff.
Oh, we should have asked. What did he give us his surname?
Yeah, Shieldhand.
Oh, okay. It'd be funny if everyone else who was involved was a Petal Plum.
That was pretty
Everyone in the
interesting.
city is a pedal plum.
But do you guys ever read or see the Orient Express? Murder on the Orient
Oh, yeah.
Express?
Yeah, I think I read
It's
that.
one of my favorite stories because it turns out. Oh, spoilers.
Yeah.
But spoilers. But if you don't mind,
I don't even
Okay,
remember
wait.
anything about it, but it was a long time.
So
Okay, go.
I haven't read it, so
Oh, okay.
Okay, then I won't say anything.
Okay.
But it's one of my two favorite like Agatha Christie type stories, and
It's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
The movie's excellent.
okay.
All right.
Yeah, Poirot was cool.
So we should get everybody here drunk and like farm for cruise.
There's a move for that.
Is there a move for that?
yeah, it's
Called-
aroused.
Except you need 100 coin to do it.
Yeah.
Orla, a round for everyone, please. On the house. The house up there, I mean.
Sounds like James, you're doing the corrodes yourself.
Just drive
Oh,
Petal Plum into tiredness.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I consider this a +1.
That is only a 6 plus. Is it charisma?
It's just +1.
Okay, 6.
Just 6.
Yeah. I'm not actually doing anything except buying a round for everyone, which should be free.
Oh.
Yeah, he has the signet.
Choose you befriend a useful NPC. You hear rumors of an opportunity. You gain useful information. You are not entangled, ensconced, or tricked. One of those 4.
With the assumption that the other 3 don't come true or happen.
Oh, I see. I was like, you were not entangled or squirreled or tripped. I'm like, wow, that was a terrible.
Well, on a
unreal-
miss, you still choose 1, but things get really out of hand.
Ooh, bar fight. I love that scene. All right,
What's
from the two brothers, filmed in Chicago.
Blues?
The Blues Brothers.
Oh.
They're singing and they're at that bar and they're throwing all the bottles. Okay, useful information.
Good. Okay. Sure. Useful information.
Maybe someone gets drunk enough to start spewing off things like, I've been trying to get rid of the Lord for years. Thank goodness he's finally dead. I'm glad Joe finally got rid of him.
All right. So you spend everything. Petal Plum, Miss Petal Plum, is a little bit more happy that she gets to bill the gold tongues more because
Orla, the service has been wonderful. I insist on a 100% gratuity on this check.
yeah.
100%, I say.
As you're carousing,
tip your
let's see.
performers?
Ah!
That's right.
Entertainment.
James, you get talking to the druid.
Oh.
You find out that he is the father, or the priest of the Church of Silinas.
The High Druid.
His name is Father Fairfellow.
I see you also like bones.
Yeah. You guys talk about bones.
Love
You mention
bones.
the horn on the going through the portal. He corrects you and says it's actually a horn on leather. It's the symbol of the demon Tarfalax.
What does this demon desire?
Chaos. He's a chaos demon. He usually does deals for riches.
I see. How would one contact this demon?
The druid doesn't know.
Who would know how to contact this demon?
The druid does not like talking about about deals and demons.
My friend, you should think carefully before answering. Do you know how to contact this demon?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my friend Jugo. I do not know how to contact this demon. I know how to contact the animals.
I'm gonna discern realities to see if he's lying. Or I'm gonna.
Fair point.
Do I think he's lying? Yeah.
Some realities. He's not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh wait, you get to ask questions. Sorry. Sorry. You get to ask 3 questions. What happened here? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What is the use of
What happened there?
Who's really in control?
What's going on?
What here is not what it appears to be. Essentially, is what I'm
What is
asking.
on it? Okay.
Yeah. Although I do have 2 more questions. What is about to happen?
Oh, you find out that the father, he is the one that's supposed to do the resurrection.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
he's about to do that.
What should I be on lookout for?
Oh, he warns you of spirits wandering around.
Okay. So I let him go.
He says spirits are wandering around.
I see. And how does one hurt a spirit?
Same way you herd a sheep.
Mm.
You get a big dog.
A simple answer.
Says you.
Wait, hurt or herd?
Hurt.
Both.
I said hurt, not hurt.
I thought he said herd.
I heard herd.
I heard herd as well.
How does one hurt a spirit?
How does
Because both of those answers work.
Yeah, I
They were
heard.
like, we need a bigger demon to hurt this demon. To hurt this spirit.
Use something that's close to them. Something that would remind them of the previous life.
Oh, like that lady. Horrible lady.
No, that will not work. There is no attachment between those two.
Okay.
Well, what about the picture?
It was her husband.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that is some more useful information. You find out that was indeed the woman.
Okay.
That picture was accurate. And that was the talk of the town a year ago when she started getting fatter and fatter and worse. And everyone was like, what are they feeding her?
A year ago?
Yeah.
She's only become that way in a year?
You need a lot of weight.
Do we feel that this is unnatural and supernatural? Like, can you really be that bad with your diet? Or did the town start importing, like, croissant and
she was
lard-based
stress
foods?
eating.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yeah.
The weight of her station.
Yeah.
She's just like,
It's tough. It's tough to say.
They were married how long ago?
2 years ago.
Oh. Where
Oh
did
wait,
she
so
come
that painting is from 2 years ago?
Yeah. So where
I said she was super old.
She looks older.
where did she come from? Huh. Does anyone know?
Well, that's all the information you're able to get from carousing.
so what happens in the course of us like drifting about and asking these questions?
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's
ask
like
the
your
musicians if they've
like
seen
all the
anything.
free beer and the ale. You're able to talk because you know and you're the ones paying for it, and that's how you're able to get the information. That's all you get. That's all you get from that carouse.
Alright.
So you
How
spend
late in the
night.
day is it?
All right, so you wake up later in the day.
Do you think it's
um,
not good? Never mind. Okay.
Well,
We
I'm trying
sleep
to
it
think
off.
of a way that I can have it.
Refresh your dailies.
Supposed to. On a
Your
miss,
dilly
you're
dallies?
supposed to
Your
things get
dailies.
really out of hand.
Your doilies.
I don't know. I think the money thing is good enough.
Today, I will forego cause fear and take speak with dead.
Okay, sure.
Because today I feel like we may need to interrogate some people who are not willing to speak with
Oh,
us,
right,
and we will have to force
who
their
was that?
hand.
Dan.
Yeah.
So during the night, in your slumber, you hear some rattling bones. And that's it.
He's not.
It's
Jugo?
Jugo.
Jugo?
He just like
Isn't he just used to that?
I don't know, this is weird. It's coming from outside. You look him, you see Jugo is
sleepwalking.
in the
snoring.
bed nearby, snoring, and like, you just like, you just go back to sleep.
I think my hawk is going to be named Pierce.
Nice.
It's a good name. Okay, so it's late morning.
Like
You guys
Hawkeye-
are
like
woken
Hawkeye
up.
Pierce?
What do you guys do?
We need another ale. They roll downstairs. Is everyone around? Is the bar open yet?
The bar is not open. You see Petal Plum, head in her hands. Just,
Are you alright?
no.
Too much to drink?
Mr. Bagman just came by.
Oh? What did he want?
Rose Petal's closing.
What?
What?
Why?
You guys are great. You throw an awesome party.
I mean,
Wait,
for-
why?
true.
Why would he? What did
Well,
he say?
The bill was so large that he said they're going to take it out of my rent.
Wait, what?
But it was their signet.
So, I'm out of a business.
Well, let's go speak with Mr. Bagman. You just wait here.
Yes.
I'm out of business.
Not yet, you're not.
I've run you into business.
It's simple.
Let's-
They refuse to pay for all those drinks. 2,212 coins. All of my
We
stores.
will see about that.
Boy, that did get a little out of hand.
Look, let's see what we can shake out of Mr. Bagman.
Yes.
Barbarian friend drank 200 of it.
It was delicious. I thank you for the fine ale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any more?
Look,
No!
this- it is our
It's
our
all
responsibility.
gone.
Mm.
All of it.
We will talk to Mr. Bagman. Oh, beforehand. Take this. It's clearly useless to us, and it clearly means nothing except the value of
I
its
do
gold.
not want this.
It's
Get
gold.
that
If we
gold
fa-
tongue symbol out of my
If we
face.
fail, melt it down for coin, and at least it will be something.
No, I will not take your pity.
It is not pity, it is
The
rage.
petal plums will survive.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
No,
that sounds.
what is the ranger gonna do with that?
Get out of my face!